Hello everyone, I'm Ultraviolent4. You're joining me for the latest stages of a Draconian Fire Elementalist. We've just cleared depths, so now the question is, where do we go for our third room? And I'll answer that simply. We're going to slime pits. Ooh, slime. This is a new one. So why slime? Let's travel there and then we'll talk about it. We're feeling hungry. What's new? Maybe we can eat a polar bear. Yeah, we can. Alright, here we are. So, before we go in, we're going to want to put on our resist corrosion. I think I'd rather have 8 EV than 5 protection, even though protection is more valuable than evasion on a 1-to-1 basis. Alright, so Abyss is kind of hard for a mage. It's much harder than a melee because you're dependent on your being able to rest to get your mana back, and because you're making a lot of noise with your spells in the Abyss, so fireball, etc., you're going to pull a lot of enemies to you all the time, but you won't be able to rest to get your mana back. So I prefer not to do Abyss on mages. Vaults 5 is also really hard. It's always really hard. Whereas, you'll see in a minute, but for most mages with high level conjurations, especially with area of effect spells, so fireball, bolt of fire, things like that, you're very good at just blowing the royal jelly up. It's not like a melee fighter who has to get right next to the royal jelly. He's gonna get hurt and spit out jellies all around you, get surrounded. You're actually able, or you should be able, to kill him from distance, and so you don't have to do all the insanity. So that said, let's go into slime. Don't come in without resist corrosion. That is a death sentence. Alright. Let's see if we XP these golden eyes. Okay, its confusion is only 1%. This looks like a really good opportunity for ignition. Oh my god. Okay, that's so sick. I like this spell. We got a whole bunch again. Yeah, I really like this spell. We're going hungry, but look at this. Look at this. It's like full screen Firestorm. Alright, so for the Shining Eye, he needs direct line of sight to mutate me. So, I'm going to put down a Lightning Spire between us. And then we're going to ignite. We failed it, do we? Yeah. Okay. It seems quite loud. It's like it seems like we're pulling the whole floor to us. But that's alright. Because the whole floor is just blowing up. Yeah, I like this new spell. Seems quite absurd. Okay, that's kind of scary. I just want to go up. I don't want to take all the acid shots that I'm about to take if I stay right there. If I have a look, so it's down to 2% and it's no longer yellow. What if I go to my other shield? 2% and it is yellow. Okay, so that tells me I maybe want to go one more level of fire magic to 19. And I'm going to pick a different stair. Although apparently I've seen this. Yeah, it's there. Right, but that's okay. Because we're not next to all of them. That missed. Well, I may as well just bolt of fire him. Okay, we'll go down the other one. Ignition? Yeah, that is a really strong spell. Seems like it's really, really good in slime pits as well. where you have these packs of all these slimes. Alright, when you're in slime, don't explore it because you never ever find loot in slime pits. Once upon a time, random slimes in the wild used to eat items on the floor, so there'd be no point to put loot in slime. Slimes don't eat items anymore, but still, that sort of legacy is continued. So there's no point ever exploring it. And for this stage of the game, the XP you're getting from killing enemies here is really not that good. So you're better off just diving. As soon as you find a stair, go down. I feel like this is going to hit the wall. Yeah, it did. Alright, fine. I'm getting very hungry. And there are 5 levels of slime pits, so we've got 1 more to do. Don't want to get shining eyed. Let's put a... I don't know if it can see around that. I think it maybe can't. And then we'll ignition. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, that worked out. We used the lightning spire there to block the mutation opportunities. Another demonstration of why summon lightning spire is the best spell in the game. Alright, so here we are. When you're on slime 5, you want to fight the royal jelly from the outside. You do not want to head in towards... I don't think I can block him this time. Maybe? I think I'm blocking. Yeah, okay. Don't walk in towards the middle of the map where the royal jelly is. You want to be out here to fight him. And ideally you want to get him from full screen as well. If he came at you and you were low on mana, or you bumped into him and he was halfway towards you, you would try to bail. You wouldn't want to fight him. So the idea is we kind of make a lot of noise out here. If possible, we want to be on the stair even. And so once we kill him, we can run back up the stairs and not worry about any summons that he might have left. When we see him, we're going to haste. We probably don't need to, but we have 7 potions of haste, so it's safer just to do it. Where are you, royal jelly? Come out. Seems like he's not interested. Trying to yell in the entrance here. I believe that's an entrance in. He's not interested. Alright. Oh, there he is. Alright, so we're going to shoot an orb of destruction at him. And then we're going to quaff a haste. And then hopefully you brought some immolation scrolls, because this is how we do it. He's now surrounded by 4... 1, 2, 5. So we're going to read an immolation. Yes, we really want to read it. So now, whenever something dies, they're going to explode. So now we're going to hit them all with our new spell, Ignition. This would work just as well with Fireball, but Ignition, I expect, will be even better. Okay. So we want to go... I guess not Immolation again. I mean, not Ignition. So I'm going to Immolate again. Yep. And then we're going to Ignition. Alright, done. So that's how you kill the royal jelly. It's very, very easy as a caster. And that's one reason, again, why you should be picking up your immolation scrolls. In the right circumstances, they are a very, very powerful tool. There's another, but there are actually a few more royal jelly tips that I have, but those are top secret. You'll have to wait for some other times. I don't know, there's a secrets that devs don't want you to know. So not going to be too readily forthcoming with those ones. I think you've seen enough. The immolation, that's enough to get you by. Maybe I'll release like an expansion pack where you can pay extra for the secret ultraviolet 4 knowledge. Anyway, these spells, nothing in there. Look at the sky. That's a Summon Lightning Spire book. As soon as I see that, I'm happy, but we've already got Spire. What is that scarf? That looks cool. This one. Guessing that's just an artifact scarf. I really like that tile. Is that you, Worms? Worms makes a lot of tiles. He's a dev. Yeah, it's just a regular scarf tile. I really like it though. What's our... we have magic resistance. So this gives us repel missiles. But no, I'd rather just have the extra MR. As good as repel missiles is. Stuff of conjuration. If we're using ignition, that's just fire. Normally, before ignition, you would rather have used conjuration, because all your fire spells are also conjurations, and then your orbit destructions would, and your iron shots would also get the bonus. But I think we're mostly using fire anyway. Let's turn off scatter shot ones. Not too amazing without any evocations training. This is 5,000 gold, and we get a 15th heal wounds potion. Ooh, Amulet of the Winds. This might change things. This gives me clarity and 3 lots of MR. Interesting. Okay, so now we have full MR. So that means cloak. I know there are other glowing cloaks around. There's that one we could test. That might be poison resistance. In that case, the question becomes, do I want to trade 2 AC for repel missiles? I don't know, that's kind of hard. We'll get our +5 protection ring back, so we'll go to 26. I don't know, that's a tricky one. Did I drop the regen? No, but I can now. Alright, so let's go to... let's find that cloak. Let's see what that is. That might help our decisions, although I don't think we picked up the scarf. No, we didn't. Alright, let's find the runed cloak. Cloaks are always +0, so that's how I know that I'll be losing 2 AC. They're never enchanted. I think I can... no. I was going to say, I think I can drop the... well, I can definitely drop the protection from Fire Ring, and the protection from Magic Ring. I don't even remember what I said I was going to drop now, but it doesn't matter, because I dropped something else. Alright. Here we go. Spend some of our 5k gold. It's just a +1 click. Yeah, that doesn't help at all. So what could we have? We could have a cloak of invis. No, we couldn't because, yeah, well, no, we could. Or we could have repel missiles. We have 3 potions of invis, so we could potentially use those if we really need invis. I think I'm gonna do it. Let's go. Scarf of repel missiles. Let's drop our magic resistance. I never thought I'd see this day. If you have a look, we're still on full MR. And then there's something else I wanted to do. I think I want to go to the largest shield. So we're 13 shield now. That gives us... what did I just do? I took off my hat. I wanted to wear the shield. So we go 16. And that our spells are all still castable, that's fine. And I want to put on my +5 protection. Yeah, okay, I think we're looking pretty good. So we got repel missiles now, along with reflection shield. Alright, let's do our Zot then. We got our 3 runes. There's nothing else we want to buy. It's like how sometimes you have games where you get these awesome items. There'll be some artifact gold dragon armor and it costs 2,000 gold and you're really trying hard to get it and you never can. And then you get games like this where you have 5,000 gold and you have nothing to spend it on. Oh well. Zot, let's go. We have 1,000,000 RF, so we're not worried about orbs of fire. Yeah, good. Okay. Here we go. It's a magic map. And this is a character where I think I would just rather dive. There's nothing we're really training towards. There's nothing really, it's not really a lot of benefit we can get out of more experience. So yeah, I think we're gonna dive. In which case, let's recharge our digging wand. 15 charges, that's better. And we'll make a little path through here. I don't know, we could clear. Ignition. We're out of mana though. Yeah. Flame cloud does not bother us. We're starving. This guy's really hard to hit. What is his deal? I don't know. Let's try to blow this guy up before we worry about magic mapping. We did it. Magic mapping. There are a bunch of downstairs all right near us. Excellent. And I may as well come over here and we'll see what this one's like. I wish I hadn't. I want to use dot so I don't accidentally hit my own spellforged. Dot stops it on the exact tile. Man, the hate that guy just got. Right, we don't have any RF. Sorry, any R poison. So we're gonna take a lot standing in these clouds. Level 26, hooray. I'm thinking maybe I want to see what this one is. Because We're about to walk down on a couple of Moths of Wrath. It's only 2 Draconians. It's not that bad, I guess. Famous last words. I want ignition. Okay, let's go up. Now let's blink away from them. And again, ignition. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Now we have a gold dragon pack coming out. I don't really want to fight that with no mana. Oh, please no. It's freaking me out there, Servitor. Yeah, you can get some value ignitions. We're not starving though. Fire magic to 19, so I think, yeah, so that puts us at 1%. I'm gonna stop fire magic there. We probably don't need that much more spellcasting either. Let's see. It's only really ignition. Spellforge is still very hungerful, as is Orb of Destruction. But we're nearing the end of the game. We've still got 17 bread rations, so I think we're probably okay once we get to 21. And then we'll just, at that point, I guess we'll focus fighting and just get more HP. Am I a Slayer at the moment? Yeah, I am. I think Slayer is maximum fighting, as in your highest skill is fighting, and then Conqueror is 27. Anyway. I'm just saying that to prove again that fighting is very important. Especially for a mage. Don't think just because you're a fighter that you don't need fighting. It's the opposite is actually true. Alright. 2 scrolls of requirement. So we picked up our artifact, what's I'm gonna call it, jewelry. So I guess we can just go for a Staff of Energy and then just spam ignition all over the place. So I'm gonna go Staff. A Staff of Wizardry, alright. That was a bomb. Let's go again. Staff. Another Staff of Wizardry. Why is that happening? Is that just something that... No, we've never found a Staff of Energy. Okay, so I guess we just got trolled pretty badly. That's why Scrolls of Requirement are sometimes known as Scrolls of Disappointment. Oh well. I want to go up, so I'm not standing in these cloud anymore. It's poison cloud. I should check out this cloak, because if it's poison resistance, it's not. I would consider wearing that. Maybe I also got this downstairs, like, okay, well we blew up that Moth of Wrath, so that's fine. Before I take up an unknown stair up to this level, I want to see where it is. It's over there. Okay, because I learnt my lesson about sticking my head up into vaults. I think I'll just not worry about it. It's all the way over the other side of the map. Ignition. ignition again. Where am I on now? More bread. Bread for the bread shop. Now, downstairs, that's a hatch. This looks like a vault, maybe. It's sort of strangely and symmetrically patterned. So I think I'd rather not go that one. Let's go over here. And I can build a... Ooh, look, more gold. What's my gold button? I don't know what an application is. It's on H. I'll put it on V now, because we can't use passage anymore. Yes, more gold. 4,971. Excellent. So I can make a little hidden track out here to sneak around when I'm on my orb run, maybe. Let's eat. We're eating our own stocks. That's not clever. We may as well get our application uses in. Let's read magic mapping. As we're also casually blowing up a gold dragon. Okay, spellcasting off, fighting to maximum training, as in focus it, and then we'll keep dodging on. And our downstairs are all in here. So it looks like this floor is a bit sucky. If you come up these stairs and there's a panlord here, you're not going around it. We have a lot of haste, right? Yeah, 6. Okay, good. Alright, well, let's check out this room then, I guess. Maybe we'll dig this open. There's a cursed toe. And he immediately, calls it? Torments us. So that's no good. We can fight him with Orb of Destruction, but we don't want to do so starting from half HP. Take this slowly, so I don't move extra turns into him and get insta-tormented. Ugh. Where are you? I might do it. Yeah, okay, I did. Good. Orb of Destruction, strong spell. There's still a bit of hunger on Bolt of Fire, but it's not really that big an issue now. We've got one more floor, well, 2 more floors, and we have 15 bread rations, plus any Draconians we find. This little room scares me. Doesn't look like it's anything. Odd. What did we just... okay, another Storm Dragon. I saw a glimpse of something. Alright, heading towards the stairs. New pack while I'm low on magic, although value ignition. Yes. Maybe we can just spire him. Yeah, we can. He had a Mesa Distortion. I hadn't noticed. Whoops. Alright. And because these stairs are so sketchy, as I was saying, if you come up and there's a panlord here, it's going to be so bad. I'm going to pre-dig a little around the back expressway through which we can try to lose things. And maybe even through like this. Alright. And then maybe we'll just go a few more. We'll just go wild. Okay. How many digging? 3. Let's recharge. Hey, food. Alright, it's up 5. We may as well well, we don't have to test out all the stairs. We know where they are. Oh, this is a funny layout. So we want to X this out. And this looks like another really horrible layout if you get teleport trapped. And you try to teleport, say you get teleport trapped in. If you try to teleport out, your odds by surface area of landing in this bit rather than in the lungs look like they're pretty poor. Alright, this is a Book of the Warp. It has control blink, but that's not something we'd ever get to now. So I can drop that. Alright, I want to start heading back. There's a ghost moth. That's no good. I can fight it, but I don't want to fight the other things and it with no mana. Let's put our See Invisible ring on. Okay, well there we go. You can just blow it up like that. Protection goes back on. Good. Let's blow this guy up. The reason I moved that one tile up is because Orbit Destruction's kind of finicky. As you use it, you'll get used to it. But if you try to fire here down that hallway, you're likely to hit this wall here. So it's much more reliable when it's just firing a completely straight line. Hey, blinking. I don't know why I'm using fire on him, seeing as he's resistant to fire. So those scrolls of blinking do basically nothing now, because they're the same as my spell blink. Alright, so we've cleared all of this. Kind of makes me nervous because it means there's a lot of stuff in here. There's a cursed toe. I'm gonna dig a hallway just in case. Electric golem, okay. That's alright, we have Aralek. As we are the black variety of Draconian. There's an Orb of Fire. Alright, so we want to start hitting him with Orb of Destructions. And you saw 3 Orb of Destructions, Orb of Fire dead. No need for Firestorm. This is a 3-rune game. There's the hardest enemy in a 3-rune game. Even in... No, it's not the hardest enemy in 15 runes. But you saw we just killed it in 3 Orb of Destructions. No Firestorm needed. Thank you. There's an Ancient Lich. Similar thing. I'm kind of out of mana, so I really would like my Spellforge to take care of him, if you wouldn't mind. We can fire a, there we go, a final fireball. These enemies appearing behind me now suggest to me that there's a teleport trap throwing them around. So I'm going to Shift X, Control F to forget the floor. I re-put down my exclusion, and I'm just going to check around this bit again, just to make sure there aren't any orbs of fire behind me. There aren't. Okay, good. Better safe than sorry. Or YOLO, as I like to say. Because you only live once, so you have to be careful with that one life you have. In games with permadeath, there are no do-overs. Okay, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Well, it worked out. I was fireballing the red Draconian who's fire resistant. I was about to say, please don't step on the Zot trap. Because that could potentially paralyze me and or teleport me around. So by letting that guy step on the Zot trap, then I could have died. That was a mistake. Not punished this time though. That's a haunt. Okay, it's okay. I know there's a cursed toe somewhere that we still haven't fought. Ghost Spellforged. Gonna start throwing orbs at this one. Got there. This looks like it's the Ancient Lich ending, rather than last time we fought 12 orbs of fire maybe, or 13. Maybe we won't be so unlucky this time. Embroidered cloak. I'll check this out. Maybe, yeah, okay, it is poison resistance. Do I care though? Probably not. I think I'd rather have the repulsion field. We can potentially repel crystal spears, that kind of stuff. Yeah, this is definitely Ancient Lich ending. More int and some extra AC. Excellent. We have 260 HP. This feels so good for a mage. It feels more like some sort of melee race. Please don't be a trap here. There isn't. Resting here is not very clever. I'm better off going back up. Things can come behind me, as you've been seeing, from traps. And then also, things can come out of this left lung, or this one. So if I rest in the middle, I can have things attack me from all three sides. Get some ignition. Gonna make a servitor, because it looked like there was also a guardian coming. That wasn't the same one, by the way. Alright, come up here to rest. I don't think he saw me, no. Good. Alright. Still haven't seen that cursed toe again. I know I've seen him. I know he's somewhere. Makes me very nervous. it's really not the enemy you want to have appear out of nowhere after you've just fought. I want to get away from this orb of destruction. After you just fought an orb of fire and you have no mana and they're nearly dead. There's the poison. And again. And our orbs are missing. There we go. There's another one. I hope he didn't see us. Good. We'll go find the gold dragon before heading back in. I feel like he's very resistant to fire. Just resistant. So I can keep bolter firing him and that will work. Okay, well we found the cursed toe and an orb of fire. It hasn't seen me though. It has now? It has now, so we want to haste because this is really bad. And our orbs are missing. Is that going to do it? Yeah, okay, good. We got the orb of fire. The cursed toe is still... He's really trying to hunt us down, actually. Okay, yeah, this is no good. We just want to get up and heal. Let's use our regen. No, we won't. Let's use our regen before we go down. Cursed toe. Alright. We need to explore again. We can't have a cursed toe wandering around. So Shift X, Control F to forget. And there it is. I stepped away from the wall so that I didn't just fire straight into it. Alright, where are you? This guy is really cursed toe hide and seek champion. Okay. Okay. Normally when you're firing straight down a hallway, they're pretty reliable. But not this time. That should finish it. Good. Alright. So there's our cursed toe gone. So I feel a lot better about our Zot 5 now. And I can hit Shift X Control U, which is undo, to remember the bits we've seen again. Let's just eat. No, we have flesh anyway. It's alright. We'll clear this, reveal this room slowly. Ignition. Yeah, the value. Good. Head back up here to rest. Good. Just these little extra bits of effort to say go heal up. Like most of the time it won't matter, but if you get unlucky, you potentially then lose your streak. It's just not worth it. So you may as well... Ooh, we almost got teleport trapped there. You may as well do the little extra bits and just make sure you don't lose due to bad luck. Or at least try to minimize it anyway. Here's an orb of fire. Got him. Or it. I doubt orbs of fires have genders. They identify as orbs. I'm just going to make a servitor. And then I'm just going to kind of ignore this guy. Although... Oh dear. These orbs are really freaking me out. I regret my Spellforge decision. Okay, never mind. We lived. Let's port this throwing net. Okay, I probably, from here, I don't need to run all the way back up there to heal. That's a little bit excessive. This is probably fine. Alright, Orb of Fire again. And we haven't been mutated again, which I probably just jinxed, but that's pretty lucky. Alright. We're nearly into the chamber. Still more guardians. Come on. I'm really quite nervous about this. I don't know why. Okay. So we can import that to us now. I think I'm not gonna clear the whole thing. Maybe I should just fireball him. Seems to take almost no damage. Hit him with the electric trident. Okay, apparently that worked. I'm not going to clear the whole thing. But I would... Okay, well, there's a ghost moth. I've seen where it is, so I can shoot an orb of destruction at it. Apparently I can't. Do we really... We really didn't get it. Okay, so we're just going to run. Actually, why didn't I sticky flame it? Yeah, there we go. So this is part of why I was doing this. Otherwise we would have seen a Moth of Wrath on our way out. So I'm going to forget the floor again. Shift X, Control F. And I'm just going to check around this outside bit again. So that we don't have things like this. Even though we're not fully exploring it, we'd rather not meet this stuff out here on our orb run. Alright. So Shift X, Control U to undo. And then let's go grab the orb and do our running bit. Alright, so I can import it from here. So I want to do a few things. I want to eat to engorge. I want to recharge my digging wand, because why do I need extra recharging scrolls? 20 seems fine. Whatever, we'll make it full. Okay, 24. So we're prepared to be a formicid if we have to. I'm going to quaff Brilliance, because the orb of Zot is a really heavy item, so it's hard to import. The Brilliance will help me with that. It gives me extra int. You can see my ints now in blue. I'm going to quaff a Haste, because when you're only half clearing like this, it's really important that you are just able to run out of this floor, rather than, because if you ever need to teleport on this floor and you end up in here, and it's Orb of Fire's Cursed Toes, you're going to die. So the haste is useful. And I think that's all I want to do. We can drop this buckler. I don't know, it didn't really do much. We've got our correct rings on. Yep, I think that's what we're doing. Alright. Another thing is that once you attempt to port the orb, even if you fail it, you'll start the orb run. And that's something they implemented so you wouldn't apport the orb all the way back to the upstairs without ever picking it up, which was something you used to do in older versions of the game. Right, so we go haste, and then let's try and, not the stones, the orb of Zot. We got it, so we pick it up, and here we go. So we are hasted. I can just run away from this guy, and then let's get out of here. Alright, we want to go to guess that one. Okay, our haste is gone, that's fine. Let's get up. No panlords, so we didn't have to use our secret places. So where are we? This one we could. Yeah, let's do it. Let's play Formicid. So we take our... we didn't fool that guy. That's why he's an Orb Guardian. Yeah, so role-playing a Formicid right now with the ability to dig walls. This is why we recharged our digging one. Yeah, see? So there was an Ice Fiend here. What if we'd run this way? Huh? What then? Digging... Zot digging strats. Best strats confirmed. Alright, we just gotta get one more and we're out of Zot. Alright, now I want to go to the GD0. An Executioner. I think they're pretty resistant to fire. They are. Maybe I'll make one of these guys. Alright, let's go GD0. Can ignore these guys. Not the one who's coming with me though. No, they both came with me. Alright, well we're just going to this stair up here, so we can lose one of them. We can lose them both, because they're too busy trying to kill me. Alright, GD0. D10, that was pretty good. There's an Ice Fiend. Okay, so here's something that devs don't want you to know. You can net these guys. Let's do it. Okay, so we netted it, and then we're going to shut this door, and we'll just walk away. Please don't tell anyone. You can see we have 0 throwing skill, but we can quite reliably net Ice Fiends, like that. But the devs don't want you to know that, so don't tell anyone. Alright, GD0. Whoops, that wasn't the spell I wanted. I may as well rest there on the upstairs to try to get my mana back. And we're GD0ing. Here we are on D1. We have a final boss, White Imp, between us and the exit here. Final boss, White Imp, let's go. It's pretty strong actually. Oh, because it wasn't the final boss. It's final boss, Orange Demon. Let's do the Ultra Violent Force celebration. So I'll read some of my summonings. I'll throw a net or two. Yeah. That'll do. Hooray! So that's a 7-game win streak, I believe. That's how you play Draconian Fire Elementalist. If there are any games of mine that you want to play along with, or that you've been tempted to play along with, this is a good one. Melee Octopode will be hard, as will Vampire Chaos Knight, but in terms of mages, Draconian is very good. It's less punishing because of the HP. You saw though that we weren't quite as powerful as a higher int race would be, so we struggled with hunger, especially with those higher level spells due to our int. But yeah, we got through. So I hope that was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed that, Gordon. Maybe now you're going to get your Draconian Fire Elementalist win. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I have been and am still Ultraviolent 4. Hopefully you'll join me for the next game, where we'll see if we can make it an 8-game win streak. See you later.